Hello, welcome back to Opus Magnum. We haven't done this in a while, so let's see what we have. We have a lot more new stuff to go. I think we have 6 chapters. I'm honestly not sure, but I don't know. I was gonna say that I don't know if I wanted to stop this series after a short while. We can't just finish the campaign and leave there. There is also this journal which contains, a bunch of other stuff here to produce. What is this? It's just salt. Hex stabilized salt. Yeah, I don't know if I want to look at this though. This journal? Maybe I do, maybe I don't. There's also a puzzle editor. And then the Steam workshops here. Yeah. What else do we have? I remember we have an extra campaign. Sigmar's Garden 2. Jeez, what is this? Yeah. Look at that. What the heck is that? What are all of these? Wow, these are huge. Okay, well, whatever it is, let's just continue playing. Alright, we have to win this one. I mean, the only thing we can do is those two. That is the only thing we can do, right? Yeah, we can't do anything else. Now, let's to expand. Where is lead? It's over there. Probably means I want to get rid of... I mean, I can't get rid of quicksilver until I get rid of lead, so I'm pretty sure I want to get rid of this, which means I have to use a salt. I'm sure I use a salt on... You know, it doesn't really matter. I could just do this, and it overall knocks out basically everything. So there you go. I want to use this one because this gives me access to a bunch of elements which exist over here. This one can just hit that. Next metal is there. Oh, that is a pickle. I might have to remove this water. But how do I remove this water if both of the next few metals are over here? They're all stuck here. That's really interesting. So I have to go from the other side, maybe? Really? No, I can't. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. How do I get here? I have to get rid of this salt as well. But how do I get rid of the salt? Do I need to get into here? What? Okay, I can't actually look at the other moors, but I think they're both here and here. That's really weird. How do I get to this? So to get to here, I need to remove this, because I can't remove either of those, right? And even if I did, I would have to remove this anyway. I can't remove this one. That's the issue. So if now, to remove this one, I need to remove this salt at the very least. But to remove that salt... Oh, I don't need to remove the death, I just need to remove this water. Okay. So, I believe I need to get rid of, at the very least, this green. Which probably means I use this green up first. Either that or... Yeah, I have to use this green. So, let's try that. I can leave those be, honestly. Fire, I can also leave those be. To get rid of this water, I need another water. Right, so right now I don't want to do anything to water yet. I want to get ground from somewhere. I want to get an earth from somewhere. It's either there. Okay, it's also entirely possible that I somehow do this. Oh, I don't have... Okay, well that was a mistake. I mean, I guess we're not that stuck. Oh, just kidding, no, we're absolutely stuck. Oh, wait, never mind. Are we? Are we really stuck? Are we really stuck here? No, we have options, we have options. Let me get rid of this salt. We have 2 salts, so I think it's fine which one we ever use it on. Let's remove that first. I want to use salt on here, that's way easier. And we can do that. We're still fine. We're still fine. Those have to merge. In fact, all those have to merge as well, so that's fine. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Alright, that was lucky. I didn't really think about that. But alright, that's your win for the day. Stain remover. I don't suppose you have something that will get out a stain. What happened? I just slipped a little on the way, and I don't want to give my parents any opportunity to be suspicious. We can get that cleaned up like new, I'm sure. A stain remover? Now we're back to the old Fantassin times. To think I was just going to get so full of myself. I have no idea what this guy is talking about, but... Glyph of Purification. The Glyph of Purification transmutes 2 atoms of the same metal into an atom of the next higher form, so it's 1 plus 1 gives you the other one. Unlike Glyph of Projection, this does not require Quicksilver. Right, because we don't have Quicksilver. Didn't Litharge give us Quicksilver? I thought Litharge was a mix between lead and Quicksilver, right? No, it was lead and salt. So I guess we don't have a source of Quicksilver. Interesting. Alright, so this is a huge product, which is somewhat symmetrical rotationally. Yes, rotation symmetrical, but 180 degrees symmetrical, which is going to be an issue because, well, I don't know why it would be an issue. It just is, I think. Might want to use 2 of these. Right? Is that good? Maybe not. Maybe only 1 is enough. What I might also want to do is I would like to produce 4 sets. Like, I would like to produce 4 sets of this. And then bond them to the final product here. That feels possible. Alright, maybe. So let's start getting to work on that. Gonna have an arm that and then another arm that does this. No, that crashes. Okay. Very sad. How do I fix that? Maybe like this? I'm gonna start getting slightly complicated already. Like that? No, that still crashes. I don't know get what the issue. I don't want this to occur. I want maybe that instead. Yeah, something like this maybe. Maybe. Or okay, that should be a better way to do this. That doesn't require a track. There should be a better way. It's just creating regular stabilized water. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same thing as what we've always been doing. Yeah, like this. Okay. Yeah, alright. And I want to make you a arm that looks like this so you can do this. Yeah. Alright, then I want another arm maybe like this. What? Oh, because you grab it. I don't want you to grab it though. That's an issue. Yeah, I expect it. It's interesting that you crash into the atom but not this arm. It kind of indicates that this arm is slightly smaller than an atom. But that's not going to be very helpful. Alright, fine. We'll go back to our 6. We'll go to our 6 length cycle. That's fine. Should be fine. Whichever it is. We'll go back to our 6 length cycle. Yeah. Okay. Now what do I do with that? What do I do with that? I need to bond it. Alright. I can produce the exact same thing. Yeah, I can produce the exact same thing on the other side with the other one, right? So I need to shift it over to here. I'm gonna put a bond that does this in the exact spot over here. So if I can memorize that spot down there, I can basically copy the exact same thing and then just flip it on the other side. I can't flip though. So I guess I have to produce a symmetrical one, and it's going to be symmetrical along this diagonal line, which is a bit tougher to recreate. So maybe I'll make it horizontal so it's easier to see. So arm 1 will look like this. No, it's going to be here. Arm 2 is going to look like this. Arm 3... Oh, I copied the... Okay, that's weird. I copied the arms in a weird order. So like this. Which arm am I even copying anymore? Why do I have 4, 5, and 6 all being the same arm, basically? Because I don't want to copy arm 6. I want to copy arm 1. There you go. And then we basically just copy everything else that does the exact same thing. We do this, and then for each extra arm here, we just rotate everything's direction. Oh, whoopsies, I do need to... Where is my... What? Oh, why is it there? And I can do the exact same thing. What I want to do now is to put a tin can over here, rotate it, so it produces this first. Yeah, I can rotate it and then it will produce the exact same thing. I can shift it over to its product. Okay, I was gonna say, is it gonna put them on the same side? It's not if I rotate. It is if I flip. If it's not as if I rotate. Okay, so that's good. That is something that so obviously I want to have the same. I just want you to do your job. You guys do the exact same job, just randomly doing this. Nope. Yeah, I need to rotate the direction. Yeah, and then we'll have another arm that just shifts the entire molecule over, and of course I want it to be in a good spot. I think this dies. I think this doesn't work. Let's see. Does this clash? Wow, it barely doesn't. Jeez, okay, that is actually kind of messed up. But what 9 does is that 9 will do this. And it does that. It's a bit late. Oh, and I wanted to not do that. I wanted it to be even closer here. So maybe I need to be a longer arm then. But the longer it is, the harder it is to make work. Like, that's a really long arm already. The only good thing about longer arms is that you can fit more things inside. And it does need to be later. Why did I rotate it twice? No. And also clashes. That's why I wanted it to rotate from here. But if I did that, you would do this and then that wouldn't work. Maybe I have to program you to produce your item here. And then of course you have to rotate in the correct direction, which does work. I can pivot you, like I can pivot you and do stuff. Right? Obviously this is not Good, because you only pivot twice. I need to pivot 3 times. And the fine thing about that is I can definitely just program another arm to rotate the 3rd time. I want to keep to my 6 length cycle. That's why I only have 9 rotate twice instead of 3 times. Now, how do I have you... can I rotate you to be here so I can do this? Something like this instead. F pivot. Oh, that works. Now, the only issue with that is that it's a bit fast. It's a bit fast. 10 needs to very quickly move it away. But I don't know if that works. It's like that clashes. That clashes very much. It's like you're on all the wrong sides. And I can't move you in front of anything else. So it's like, Is there any... I could definitely just have you to be here. That's definitely fine. I can keep you hidden away. Can I then... Can I have like an arm like here rotated for me? Like this? That clashes. Okay. What if I did something like this? Oh, that also clashes. I mean, I can always have you pivot the other way around, which wouldn't clash. You think it would have worked? Would that have worked? I think we still don't have enough space. But that's really interesting because I can also do it on the other side, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. The longer I make the arm, the worse it gets because the wider the swing. But maybe I can make it at the exact length where it doesn't hit this, but also doesn't hit this. Oh, it's so close. Look at that. They just barely scrape by each other. I'm assuming pivoting doesn't work either. Yeah, no, I expected it not to work like that. What if I made... What if I... I want to say, what if I made you smaller? Like... What if I shoved you slightly smaller? I think that fails. Although I'm not entirely sure. I think it does fail. Like... Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense. This is such a good idea though. It almost works. And then... This one isn't good enough. Yeah, it's close, but not quite. What about here? Does this happen to work? Oh! Hey, wait a minute. That barely scrapes by. Alright. I need to return. I don't even know if you were right. Yes, okay. You have the right chirality. What? Oh, is 9 still moving too fast? Oh, is it because I produced 2 of these every single time? Because I need this cycle to repeat twice to produce 2 proper... Alright, I get it. So what I then do is I basically copy the entire set. Well, I copy this. It needs to do everything twice. But then these will need to do everything once, right? I have to put them on the second half then. So since this one starts on the same side, so I can shift it over to here. Oh, but that's where it all... Maybe this is fine. Oh yeah, this is fine. I don't know why I figured out. I don't know why I thought the previous design was not fine, but... Alright, this is a huge machine. It's definitely a very slow machine, but... I think with the number of arms we're using, it is as fast as we're gonna make it. Yeah, alright, good enough. Now obviously what I could do is I could clone this and put it on the other side, which would allow me to produce two things at once, right? No, it wouldn't. Now, I think it's not optimal because I'm not pulling this out as fast as possible, right? I'm pulling this out at one input for every 2 cycles here, but then there's a period in which it slows down a bit and then starts up again. And that input is from this lag over here. Okay, well I don't think it really matters. I'm just happy to be done with it. Alright. That works surprisingly well. I imagine you could sell this solvent if you had a mind to go into business. Maybe we should. We've already had a good joke about becoming clothiers. How lovely though. I'd go to you all for my culture. All we need is that mannequin and we can open the shop right here. Yep, what a great location. This sort of thing is amusing to speak of in jest, but sometimes I do wish I could lead a simple life. Perhaps one day you can. Oh, I rather doubt it. Interesting. Finally, something a modern alchemist does. You really think Taras will notice quality of your sword? What? You really think Taras will notice the quality of your sword? You should receive the one our alchemist made for my brother. It's practically limp. Really, I thought how sorry I would do better. A surprising number of our treasures are holdovers from our earlier days when we only pretended to be an important house. Now you truly are one though, you deserve better. No idea what that means, but I guess we're producing... Oh, it's nothing but metal. It's metal, metal, and metal. It is in fact an alloy. Can I rotate you? I guess I can't rotate you, that's interesting. Oh, it's metal, over metal, over metal. Okay. Why is the music so bouncy sounding? What? Okay, I assume we have to do more of this. Yep. So the middle one is actually iron, which is the third one. So I have to produce iron rather quickly. Now we do have 2 of these. Each unit appears to consist of two leads and 1 sword. Right, each unit. Which means that, in fact, if I ask this to produce all the lead and I ask this to produce all the iron, they will do both at the same time. Not really, because you need 1 extra cycle to turn all the leads into salts, but technically speaking, you can split this into half workload each. Each reagent does need to contribute to exactly half of the product in terms of the amount of resources going into it. So how do we start with that? Well, we do need to figure out the bonding at the very end as well, which is something that I'm very scared of, because how the heck is this gonna happen? I want to say something like this, because you have this, right? The only issue is that I don't know what the issue is. It's like if I did this, I can produce produce each of these. If I produce a single unit, right? If I produce a single unit that looks like this bend shape here, I do need to produce 3 extra bonds to bond with the previous atom. That's really tough. I am starting to really try and figure out what exactly they are looking for in a unit. Like, what are you looking for in a unit? Is a unit not one of those things? Does it have to include other stuff? A unit like this would have to form 3 more bonds to its previous neighbor. Every unit has 5 bonds total. But how would you form 3 more bonds to the chain? Do I have to shift the chain around? Maybe I have to shift the chain around. Or maybe I could have something like this, right? Have the 2 previous lead molecules be here. Then the do I want it to be other way around? Because I want the object to be bending like this. So I want something that looks like this. Something that looks like this. Oh, and I can shift everything over and use this one over here. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I need to definitely start with using... I definitely need to start with making the object itself first though. So let's start by doing the usual. And consistently be producing lead. Alright, now one of them is going to have to transport lead over to here, which is going to be this one. The other one is going to have to transport lead over to here. No, you're too early. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, you need to move. Oh, I'm dumb. So dumb. Right. Right, because 2 of these produces 1 lead. It's not 1 each, it's 2 each. No, you do actually need to be 1 later. What? That's annoying. Okay. That is something I can do. For this, I suppose I make a big stack, right? Like this. Jesus, you look like a bunch of sad faces. But if I make a big stack, what I could do is I could definitely just take this setup without these arms. So I'll move those away first. I'll take this setup, copy that, rotate it 180 degrees. It should produce whatever this is right there. And of course I need to put this back here. Right. And obviously there's gonna be one that's doing this. Can I move you guys around? I can. Alright. I think that's better for logistics purposes. I can see what's going on. So arms 5 and 6 are those. Arm 7 will... Or what arm 7 will do is... Arm 7 will grab this and then rotate this way. While arm 8 does the exact same thing slightly later. Here. Whoa, it makes that sound? That's very annoying. It's not annoying one, it's just pretty unsettling to think about. Alright, so what does this look like? Okay. I see what we're starting to work with here. Now I can have arm 9 just rotate, move twice backwards, right? And because our chain is now 8 long, our tick is now 8 long, we can have... Yeah, and then we can do this, we can basically just... We can basically just copy it and make another arm that does the exact same thing, just slightly later. But to do that, I need to copy everything all over again. I need to produce 2 units to stack. But I think this might work, so I'm gonna remove the instructions for 10 first. I'm gonna copy everything from 1 to 8 exactly once. Copy, copy. So now they are programmed to produce 2 units altogether. Number 9 will be in charge of the first one. Number 10 will be in charge of the second one. So what number 10 will do is when number 9 ends here, number 10 will do it there. And obviously, since number 9 needs to return, it will do whatever it needs to do. How do I do this? It needs to go, keep going. It needs to do 5 loops, I believe. So, like this. Right, 10 is quite slow. 10 actually needs to move a lot faster than 9. I don't know when 10 needs to move, but I think 10 needs to shmove the moment 9 shmoves. Okay, I can move all of you guys to a single step before that happens. Oh, hey, wait a minute. That looks good. Oh, I need 9 to rotate back. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. That's fine. We can program that. And this should produce our product, right? Oh, wait, why is 10 doing that? Right, because 10, I saw 10 rotate this way. 10 needs to be in this position because this is the position we expect it to be in by the time it reaches here. Just like how 9 is in this position, 10 would also be in that same position. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's so satisfying. And I believe it's the exact product we need. Nice, that is awesome. Okay, I will put it on the Critelli because we have a little hole over there and we can just watch this run. Now obviously I can make it a lot faster, and by doing to do that I will need to move this all the way to the product before coming back in. So let's try that, shall we? We need to make U2 longer and then snap all the way back, which is fine because... So, wait, no, but by making U2 longer I need to bring you back as well. Ah, that's what's making it so tough, isn't it? Because we don't have enough cycles for that. Unless I have another system, another conveyor that does that for us. I want a conveyor here that brings you back over and then back. Maybe that could work. Like when you first bring an object in, whoa. Arm 11 will grab onto you and then move along the track twice, and then return, and then release. And it has to do it twice, right? So the second time it does it will be when arm 10 releases. Yes, and it moves it over to the cycle so that it makes it reach the end faster before coming back. And that makes it faster because you fill up this area faster. If this didn't happen, you need to wait 2 more cycles for this to work. So yeah, our cycle count is now 107 instead of 120. This could definitely be a lot faster, but that's fine. I'm happy enough with this. Look at that. All of these are working at maximum throughput, so we're pulling out as much as possible, as fast as possible. Which means I don't think we can make this any faster than it already is. The only way I could do that is by decreasing the time taken between these things. Can I make this any better? No, it's the same. It's all the same. Yeah. Alright, actually you're really, really long now. Okay, I think I should stop running you. It's a shame I never got to do this for Houseman Tessin. I dare say I would have been very good at it. If everything had gone the way Armand wished it, he'd be making a sword for Clara anyway. That's true, I hadn't thought of that. It's a strange thing to consider. We know each other under very different circumstances. I might have assumed you were just another closeted heir, and I would have thought you were just another smug, self-important alchemist. Not that you're very far off from that count, yeah. That's true. Alright, what else do we have? Invisible ink. Do I want to go with this? I mean, I've already done this for 35 minutes. I could split some into shorter videos. Yeah, I think I'll stop here. Two puzzles per episode. And I'm pretty happy with what I've done here anyway, so yeah. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'll be moving on to these next two next time, but until then, I'll see you guys. Bye bye.